We'll create our first project now. So we go to File and select New Project. Give that project a name. So we can call this Test 1, 2, 3. We can create that. It will ask us where do we want to create it. Most people will have a folder somewhere, normally on their desktop or somewhere else, where they would save all their CCTV surveys. This is already selected, so remember from the last time you did this, I've got a folder called CCTV Report IC. So that's where my report, this project, is going to go. Okay, and the first thing it shows you, we've got kind of 4 tabs. We've got our project name and the name of our company. This is the name of your company. You can change that, or on first use you'd add this detail, so you can add your logo. You would have a logo on your PC, you'd browse to that logo, that will form the top of your report. If you've got certification, same thing applies. That can be added to your report. Same process, you have an image, you browse to it, you select it, and that will form a page within your report if you want to. And then you've got your contractor details. So this is going to be the information relating to your particular company, maybe the surveyor, and their validation certification number. So once you're happy with that, click on OK. Then you've got client information, which you can add. Okay, we also save that information. So if you regularly are asked to do work for the same client, you can import that information. Then you have the site details, so the location of the site. All of this information will form the first or second page of your report. And then you've got your report cover page. So if you take a picture of the site, some people do, some people don't, you can add that on the front of the report. You can also have a bespoke background that goes with your report. So I'm not going to go through all of this information, but I'll just add some basic information. So let's add the street address. So let's call it, 111 York Road. The site name, that could be some kind of commercial industrial estate, a school or something like that. I'll call it a school. Contact details. So you had all this information. If you're doing a domestic client, so the client and the site are the same, the information is the same, you can copy that information over from one to the other. So once we've done that and we're happy with it, click on OK. Some of that information's come across already. I didn't put the town in, so that's not populated. And so this is your detailed header entry. So what this is the header entry for the first survey. Okay, a survey being from node to node, from manhole to manhole, from manhole upstream to gully sewer vent pipe. Okay, so you separate your surveys into sections, and each section has a section header. This information will form part of the report. Obviously, we have kind of pre-populated some stuff. Okay, we're using WRC codes, so location type, gardens. It might be something else. You've got plenty of options there. Okay, to select. Land ownership is private, so you can change whatever you want. You don't have to put any information on this, but you must have a start reference number and a finish reference number. That's the minimum requirement. So let's call this, MHF1, and we're going downstream to MHF2. They might not be manholes. They could be inspection chambers, rotting eyes, gullies, but generally it's going to be a manhole to manhole survey. You can also add the information concerning the actual start node. So you can add cover condition, good. Let's say the benching is good. Let's say the channel is poor. Yeah, and you can add comment if you wish. Weather, standard, no rain or snow. Other details, just click on tabs. Okay. So diameters, we've got standard diameters in there. If you've got non-standard diameters, you can actually add those. Use, combined, could be foul. As you can see, so a lot of this information is drop down, you can add it. One thing to remember is when you do the next section, the information on the previous section will pass through. So you've probably only got to change a couple of things. Maybe you're going upstream, maybe you're doing a surface water, that type of thing. So a school, that's the surveyor, time of the survey, type of investigation, standard being used, type of inspection method. You can also add overview information. So if you see evidence of a misconnection, so this is normally where you've got separate systems, and surface water is connecting into foul, or foul is connecting into surface water, you could note that by clicking here. And you can also add data to the overview section as well. I won't have that. So once you're happy with that, then click on save. And now we've got our first section. Okay. And the beginnings of our observations. If you see something there that you're not happy with, okay, you can double click on that one there, open it up and change it. So let's say, for example, put the wrong diameter in. It's not 100 mil, it's actually 150 mil. I changed that, I saved that. Header information is saved there. That's created our first project and the first section. In the next chapter, we can add a video and we can start adding some observations.